Hey, so obviously we are not trying to wholesale our way to just like the end of time, right? So making money is important, but keeping money is even more important. Um, what do y'all require yourself to live on? You know, Nas and I are single. We ain't got no family. I know CJ, you got a daughter and stuff you take care of. What is your amount you need?
I'm gonna let Nas go first on that one, man.
I know Nas is frugal, but like real life, because we all make a good amount.
Like minimum to live on.
Not minimum, but what's your comfortability? Because what I'm trying to get at is a lot of us we make good amount of money, but we don't need all of that. So
Right.
So it's important to have saving plans, to put money away, to do certain things. What do you fit? What do you need to live off, Nas? Comfortably, not your very cheap stuff, but what do you need to live off of a year?
To be honest with you, I mean, I would be more than good on 120 a year. To be honest with you,
damn,
I'd be more than good off that. I'm pretty basic. Like yo, for real, like yo, my base salary now like 35. Like you know what I'm saying?
No, we're not talking about your base
what?
We talking about what you really spend. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Hold up. You can afford season tickets to the Charlotte Hornets?
Exactly.
Okay, hold on.
I thought this is after dark. We need the real number.
Okay. No, my business was paying for those season tickets. NASA didn't pay anything.
Okay.
Yo, bro, you don't really need that much money to live off personally. Once you really break it down. You know?
Right.
And so, yeah, I mean, we all have 7-figure businesses. Does that mean that we pull all that shit out? I don't. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I can live off the bare minimum and give myself bonuses.
Right.
He get real technical, bro. Include your bonuses and your season tickets, bro. Stop all that. Include all of it.
Include all that.
Right.
I'm not the IRS. I don't need to know what you're paying for what.
Okay, all right. Okay, now I get where you go. Okay. I'm gonna be good off of like $350, $450 a year for the rest of my life.
Yeah, that makes sense.
For the rest of my life, yeah, I'd be good off that. Yeah.
What about you, CJ? So Nas is 350 to 400.
Nah. So my goal number, which I hope to exceed, which I plan to exceed. Let me rephrase that. But my minimal goal number is $100,000 a month.
Damn.
Man, what you trying to take your daughter to Disneyland every month?
No. I'm talking about my target number.
Bro. Bro. Answer the question. Stop playing with me. What do you need?
Say it one more time. Say it for the students in the back who don't listen. Yeah. Say it one more time.
How much money do you need to live comfortably? Right? We all produce
today.
I mean, just whatever, bro. I'm saying we all make good amount of money. What do you need to live comfortably? And the reason behind this is because we
$50,000 a month. $50,000 a month. That's my number to live comfortably. The way that I want to live my ideal life. $50,000 a month. Residual, not active income.
Bro, I'm not. Bro, see, here you go with that crap. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what does CJ spend on money? What does CJ need to spend on to be very comfortable?
Yeah, I need $50,000 a month.
Okay, so we're talking about no passiveness.
Wait, I'm talking about. You know what? Oh, let's flip this table a second. What's your number, man?
$500,000 to $600,000 a year. That's to live comfortably. Like after I already have my stuff, like I'm building my house now. It's over $500,000. But like chilling, just a regular lifestyle, $500,000. Plane is already paid for. House is paid for.
Like flex, I like that.
I'm just.
Nah, but that's real though. $500,000, that's a good number.
Yeah, on some real, like I try to explain to people, yo, on $300K a year for the rest of your life, what can't you do that you want to do? Like, what can't you do that you want to do? And I'm saying you personally, because some people think they need a bulk of all this money and they don't even know what they're doing. Like, I'm at that stage where peace and happiness is worth more than money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So like, once, because you could afford a lot of things off of $500,000. You don't have to have, and this is obviously you got your house and all that stuff already. So, but my point behind that is once you get your business to a certain place, you're supposed to be stashing money and just trying to create residuals. And those residuals just put it into, you just put that away.
Yeah.
You try to build because I was having a conversation with somebody the other day and I was like, yo, the 7, like if you're not trying to leave nothing for your family or your a legacy, then why are you living? Like, why are you even?
That's why my number's where it's at, because I want to be able to put my family in a certain position. I want to be able to do things for my mother, right, a certain way, and I want to be able to create something for my lineage that will be here far after I'm gone, and to be able to put those things in place properly. I know that I need $50,000 a month in residual income.
Hey, yo, bro, you took your mom to, what was that, South Africa or Egypt?
Yeah, South Africa. Yeah.
I mean, bro, you did it. You fucking made it. You know what I mean?
Look, you took your dad to the Super Bowl.
I did. Yeah, I did do that. But what I'm saying is, like, yo, how much more do you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm just trying to set things up. It's tough, man. I mean, it's all relative. That's why I say, like, we got to figure out. I said this at We Live when I spoke, right? Like, we got to figure out what our ideal life looks like. And what kind of car do you want to drive? What kind of trips you want to be able to go on? Like what house you want to live in? We got to figure out what those things look like for us, like individually, and then figure out what that number is. And then that's how I establish my target, right? Like, I hate to say it this way, but I kind of want to know I don't kind of want to know. I want to know what it feels like to walk in my garage and I got a Rolls Royce Ghost just sitting right there. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just it's in my ideal life.
Nah, my man out in Cali, I ain't gonna say his name,
but you can have all that with $500,000 a year.
Definitely can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because on a new Ghost, you could. I mean, if you are with leasing, you can negotiate. I think 10,000 miles a year for like 4,000 a month. You know,
I mean, they all lease.
Huh?
Everybody leases their stuff because it's smart. There's a company out there that helps people, even the biggest celebrities,
get a lease.
Yeah, they all get a lease.
Yeah. Hey, hold on, bro. Somebody say, I just want some cotton sneakers and a good cigar.
James Butler.
He said,
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So, so here's another question. What is your ultimate goal? Like, because we all grind so hard, right? Like, even like I'm in a group text with all 2 of these guys, right? It's all 3 of us. And sometimes I will text in the morning and some of us can't respond to somebody till later that afternoon.
Yeah.
And we really rock with each other. And it's just that we busy. Like CJ's probably the worst with it. But he's busy. He grinds. And here's the thing, we grind so hard, but we're okay. So what happens is I always try to figure out, like, when I'm rocking with somebody, what their purpose is, what's their real thing is. Like, you know what I'm saying? What do you actually want to accomplish at the end of the day?
So I can answer that first. I've been thinking about this a lot, man, meditating on it for really the past 6-12 months, especially in the last couple of weeks with everything that's going on socially in the world. And what is very, very important to me is growing my development business and developing in emerging markets, emerging neighborhoods, quote unquote neighborhoods going under gentrification. And I want to be intentional about creating more spaces for African Americans, Black people, people who look like me, like you guys, to open businesses in, have spaces in. I want to use what I've learned, the things that I'm able to do, and spaces I can create in my business. That's a need in the community, especially in these emerging markets. So I want to be intentional about developing properties that can provide that. And I want to make sure I'm clear. I don't mean exclusively for Black people, right? But there's a need for that. And I want to hold myself accountable, and I want to create spaces like that for us to encourage entrepreneurship in the community, create opportunities for generational wealth. I need to use my skill set to create that type of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I like what Chris down in Houston is doing. What's last name?
He's doing some sweet stuff, man.
Yeah, I was actually on his YouTube today watching some of his videos because we had a development meeting today with some of my partners on the development company, and I pulled up some of his stuff and I saw you say this is how he's doing it the right way.
Yeah,
you know, yeah.
Nah, he got full control. Nah, his situation is he got full control of that. I love it. You know what I'm saying? He's doing that the right way. You know what I mean? So speaking of his moves, I'll be moving to the hood soon because I'm about to literally, try to buy all our dirt back.
So what is your ultimate goal? Like, what do you?
I mean,
because you want to start a family and all that. You want to be able to. You do want to start a family one day, right?
Absolutely, man. I mean, I'm gonna shoot somebody club up.
Just waiting for the right one.
So, but what's your ultimate goal, like with all of that?
I mean, just basically, like CJ said, first thing first, I've been putting myself out there in the front line for years and years and years. Probably 2011, 2012, and I never really monetized it per se, but I just always got emails like, man, yo, it's good to see an African American doing this in North Carolina. It's good to see a man in a position to own it, because I bought my first house at 24, and I was never really the quiet guy. I was always the guy that's doing it. And some people might looking at it as bragging or boasting, but it's like, yo, in my community, we don't get. Well, when I was growing up back in the 90s, it was only but so many things that we actually seen when you're in an impoverished environment. So therefore, man, definitely, leading by example, not only for my family, but for the community as well, of what you can be when you don't settle. So yeah, man, we just trying to get that, accumulate more rental properties, man. Progress is extremely important. Move up the food chain, get into more of, development. Yeah, I build houses from ground up, etc. But, eventually I want to develop a whole neighborhood, build apartment complexes. I definitely like the way Chris got that model, though, of not only us buying it, but selling it to us on some for us, by us type of situation. And the reason being that's so important because to this day, you still have redlining going on. Yeah, it might be hard to prove, but you still have it going on.
From what I gathered from his YouTube channel video that I was watching is that he actually built very nice homes in an area that nobody would build very nice homes in, and the people came back to that area and was like, wow. So it kind of like almost by accident or it was on purpose, but he built a nice community where it was like, okay, you're probably not gonna come to this community unless you're kind of cool with it. And then obviously he started doing more and more and he's changing it. So, but that's cool, man.